do, folks? How you doing? Just a quick one. I thought I've got to do this one, another one. I'm compelled to make a video, and it's a bit of a sad situation again because it's like deja vu. It's like it's just like the Trump thing all over again with these truckers, where people are like, let's just wait and see what happens though, let's give them a chance, yeah, support the truckers. But I don't know whether anybody noticed, but the last couple of months social media has been pumping support the truckers into people's heads. All these posts about truckers continually just mind fucking you, getting you to support the truckers, and then they pull this fucking get the truckers to stop delivering the products that everybody really needs, and they're going to be the ones that are protesting now. So the truckers are all going to stop delivering your food, your toilet rolls, and all of the important things to you. And it's really sad. It's a shame that we are kind of tied into these trucks and what they deliver. It'd be nice if we was all self-sufficient, but it's not the case. We've been created, a dependency's been created for us on these truckers. So now we're all calling for them to not do the job. So the food shortages are going to happen because we're calling for it. People, come on. And it's really sad because it is just like the Trump thing, and I'm hearing the exact same fucking excuses. We're trying to tell people what's really going on. They're like, yeah, but let's just wait and see, because this could be really good, this could really finish it. You noticed everything that everybody falls for affects the people. It always affects the people. It doesn't affect the governments, and it doesn't affect those in power. Well, not one fucking bit. Do you think they give a shit if you can't get your fucking cereals? You're not going to get fuck all if the truckers stop doing the job. Nothing. So think about that shit while you're falling for the distractions, because every single twist and turn I watch people fall for, and it's a really sad thing for me, and I've said it before, where my really good friends fall for every twist and turn. And the saddest thing is, if I can't even wake them up, how the hell could I possibly wake up strangers? My friends who are close, who should know better, and do know, when I explain to them, it shouldn't be far off logic. It really shouldn't, because oh yes, but there's this inability to change your mindset when presented with new information. Now this is cognitive dissonance, and it's MK Ultra that's done it, basically, by whatever name they're using nowadays. It's MK Ultra. They've pumped into your minds to support the truckers, and they've told you that if the truckers just stop doing their job, it'll bring the country to its knees. No, it's kind of going to bring the people to their knees. The country don't give a shit. The country is a fucking corporation. What does it care? It's not running on profit and loss at the minute. It's running on agenda. They don't care for profit and loss. They're quite happy to lose trillions and trillions and trillions, because money does not exist at that level. It doesn't exist to them. They're writing their own. They're literally writing their own. Matters not one bit if the world stops fucking moving because the truckers have closed it down, and then the people have no food, and there is the start of the cataclysmic event. Then follow the banks. People, come on. I'm having the same conversations over and over and over again with friends, and it's infuriating, with friends that should know better, that are privy to the information, that should make sense of all this shit, yet they're absolutely closed off to anything other than, let's give it a chance, let's give it a chance. That's what everybody was saying about Trump, and all it did is took the next steps. And I know there are still fucking people out there thinking Trump's going to come back and save them. He's an actor. It's all theatre. Everything is theatre. It's order out of chaos. Come on, for fuck's sake. Every single twist and turn has to be fell for, And I feel like I'm sitting here just, even to friends, going, no, not again, you're doing it again. And how do we not keep the divide when you want to scream and shake your own friends? How do you not keep the divide with the idiots and the strangers and the dumb fucks that are just fucking falling for literally everything when it's your friends are doing it? How can they see that there are some that don't get it and they think they do, when repeatedly they keep falling for the bullshit? Repeatedly you tell them they're falling for the bullshit. Repeatedly you are shown to be right and they are shown to be falling for the bullshit. Yet they can't learn that they're falling for the bullshit again. When you say, listen, you're doing it again, why can't they go, oh fuck, yeah I am, aren't I? Oh fucking hell, yeah. There's logic. Logic's got to play a part in your fucking head at some point. Order out of chaos. You know exactly how they create this shit. You know exactly what they do and how they do it. And they're doing it right fucking now with these truckers. You're going to call for the truckers, and it's going to happen because that's what happens. They've got the majority. There's only like fucking 3 people in the fucking world that are saying, shut up you fucking idiot, think. And it's absolutely bizarre that there's so few people that see what's going fucking on. It's so plain and fucking obvious. How the fuck do you keep falling for it? If you're one of these ones that profess to be woken, how the fuck do you keep falling for every single twist and turn? How do you not see that this is MK Ultra? You've been mind fucked. You're hypnotised. You're fucking absolutely hypnotised. You're hypnotised into believing there's a saviour all the fucking time, and you're jumping to cling on to the next saviour every fucking time. There's no saviour. There's nobody coming en masse to fix this shit. You have to fix your life. You have to fix your life. There is nobody coming. I know it's a sad realisation, and it's not a realisation to a lot of people, because this thing, no, somebody's going to come and save me. No, I'm just going to sit here wide fucking open until somebody comes to save me. What a fucking strange attitude. What a strange attitude in the middle of tyranny. We can all see what's happening. We really can. So how come that fucking we can see what's happening switches off whenever they want it to? You're programmed. Break that fucking programming. Break the programming and stop falling for the shit. And tip of the old hat to anybody who has worked it out, but by fuck ain't it infuriating when every fucker else sits there cheering the fucking doom on every time, cheering on your downfall. And we're going to have it soon with elections when the old florist decides to fucking step down. It's all theatre. It doesn't matter who's next. He or she is going to fuck you too. Take the agenda one step further while you're giving them a chance. Well, we'll give them a chance because they've just got in, and they might not work for the corporation, this one. Yeah, this one might not work for the corporation. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Snap out of it. Every fucking one works for the corporation. You don't get to the head of a corporation without working for the corporation. It's called promotions. It's called promotions to chief of theatrics. It is all bollocks. It doesn't mean it don't have serious implications, because it clearly does, but it's all fucking theatre. Wake the fuck up. It is all theatre. Whether they're telling you there's going to be a war, or whether they're telling you there's going to be a change of fucking authority, or whether they're telling you that the people are rising and the system is running scared. Come on, snap out of it, you fucking idiots. Listen, I'm sorry for the ones that are close to me and I class as friends, but seriously, I'm banging my head against a fucking brick wall here. What the fuck, seriously? It's ridiculous. You've got brains on your fucking own shoulders. You really have. Come on, start using them. It's getting embarrassing. But more than that, it's getting futile. It's getting absolutely futile, because like I say, if I can't wake my mates up and the ones closest to me, what the fuck business have I have trying to wake the world up? And I know I say often I've given up with it, and to a degree, yes, I have given up to a degree, but obviously not totally, because I'm still fucking here, aren't I? But it does make you fucking wonder what the fuck you're doing this shit for, if even your friends have to do this. Even your friends have to keep falling for literally every fucking thing going. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. People on the fucking roads are absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Just literally had somebody try to cut me up on a fucking roundabout. Wow. And they weren't even a cyclist. I mean, what's that? Just to do a bit of a bounce. If you can't work out the fuckery that's going on in the world, the cyclist shit, they're really telling you to stop on a roundabout if there's a cyclist that wants to do something. Kiss my fucking arse. Absolutely kiss my white shiny fucking arse. I am not going to put myself in danger because some fucker on a bike has just been fucking enabled. And that's all it fucking is. Empowering people that are already got a chip on their shoulder when they're there. And I don't mean literally everybody who gets on a bike, but we do know the ones that get on a bike and get this attitude against fucking people in cars. It's absolutely ridiculous to fucking empower them, and it's just more fuckery. It's just more fuckery to fuck with the minds of the people. That's all it is. Creating fucking more negative energies to harvest from you. Wow. Wake up, people. Now, I'm not saying kamikaze every cyclist, you see, but I'm not going to play that game. I'm not going to go around knocking cyclists off, I don't think. But I'm not going to play that game. I'm really not. I travel under my own fucking authority anyway, under my own volition, and with my own mind. My own logic is at play. I'm not going to fucking be dictated to by fucking known liars and idiots. I'm really not. I think I'm quite safe at what I do. I think so. That come behind me, I just wouldn't let chop me up. Don't, but hey, that's just another idiot. But hey, the reality is, I'm not wrapped up with these road traffic acts, and I'm not going to be wrapped up with these road traffic acts. It's not my bag. It's not a bit of me. It's just not. Because it's ridiculousness all created to take money from you, and you're going to have all these cyclists now put a fucking camera on the head. Those that weren't putting cameras on the heads before are going to put cameras on their heads now and go and create situations, because that's the mentality of a lot of them. They're going to create situations. And I have got some mates that get on the cycles, so it's not about all cyclists, and if my mates are those sort that go out trying to create the shit, then I'll say fuck you to them too, because they're the assholes. They're the ones that are causing the problem. Me just travelling down the road minding my own business ain't causing any problem. And yet some fucking idiot thinks I'm going to stop on a fucking roundabout to give them right away when they're just doing it with a chip on their shoulders in the first place. They can kiss my fucking arse. They can do an emergency stop. That's what the brakes are for. But hey, there's a balance for you, eh? What can I say? We've gone all the way from the truckers to Trump to fucking cyclists. Got it all covered. But what we're going to do and what we're going to say, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Bit by bit, we're going to keep tiptoeing with this bullshit as it carries on until what? Until they've got the population down to a sustainable 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. I believe that's the terminology. So yeah, what can we say? We try and get through it, eh? We try and be one of the 5% that's left. And what do they want? The 1% that are ruling and 4% to serve them? I don't think so. That kind of don't fucking sit pretty with me. That's not a bit of me either. So I'll have to be one of them that they come and clear up. Clearing up the loose ends. But we'll see. All we can do is the very best we can, and we think we've got the very best plan laid out, best laid plans and all that, but we believe we've got the best chance. That's what we can do, and we're doing what we can do. Everybody should do what they can do. Whatever you think you can do, make yourself safer by any means necessary. Make yourself safer. They're coming for you. They're coming for your children. They're coming for your property. They're coming for your land. They're coming for your ass. They are coming. Very, very slowly, but I promise you they're coming. They're coming. We need to look after ourselves. Gotta protect ourselves. Got to. You just can't sit there with a shiny fucking target on your head waiting to be took out. You just can't. You gotta protect yourself by any means necessary, whatever it takes. I mean, what do you think you're gonna do? The banks are going to collapse. All the money that you've got in the banks is going to be gone. That's a fact. That ain't going to do you any good. So get using it now. I would say get some provisions, stock yourself up, get some items that you need that are going to protect you. Do whatever is necessary to protect you in any way, shape or form. Use that money before they take it to get yourself sorted. Get some food supplies, what you think that you might need. Let's face it, it ain't like it's impossible that there's going to be a food shortage. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that there is going to be a food shortage, but it's starting to fucking look like it, isn't it? It's starting to look like that's exactly what they're doing. And they're making you create it, as usual. And you will. All this cheering on the truckers, because you've been MK Ultra'd to support the truckers. That's what's been going on for the last few months, teaching you that that's what you need to do. You have to sort your shit out. You really have to sort your shit out. You have to stop falling for all this bullshit, one after the other. Just keep falling for it. At what point do you say to yourself, oh like fucking hell, I keep falling for literally everything? At what point does it trigger that you fell for another one? And when you've realised, and maybe you're starting to realise you fell for one, if it's like embarrassment that stops you changing your stance, that's just daft, because you're going to walk into your own destruction through your own ego. An ego is a massive problem. When we realise we've made a mistake, it's how we react at that point that defines us. It isn't the making the mistake, it's how we react once we realise we've made a mistake. And to keep on the same path and say what the hell just because it's a bit embarrassing, it's not really very clever. It's not clever at all, and it don't bear any fruit. There's no results come out in your favour if you do that at all, none whatsoever. In fact, it's really, really detrimental to you. So when new evidence is presented to you, you absolutely must be able to change your opinion. If you can't, you are a programmed drone. And that's not an insult, that's an absolute fact. You're a soulless entity if your opinion can't change when you've got new evidence. It's like, here's the evidence of that. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm not going to believe that. Yeah, but there's the evidence. No, I'm not going to believe that. Yet you're ones that are going out trying to wake others up about things, who are doing that about what you're saying, and you're shaking your head. I can't believe they won't listen or look at the evidence. Here's the evidence. They won't look at it. Why won't they look at it? Now you're feeling the same thing, or you're going through the same thing. And the answer is cognitive dissonance. It happens. We're all susceptible to it. Every one of us is susceptible to it. But it's how we react when we realise. How we react. If we double down and dig our heels in, we're done. We're done. At that, you're fucking done. You've got to be able to change your stance. You have to be able to change your stance. Anybody cheering for these truckers right now is dead wrong. That will absolutely be the food shortage if you stop the truckers doing their jobs. So all I can say is, truckers, keep trucking, for fuck's sake. Keep trucking and don't fall for this fucking MK Ultra. Do not fall for the MK Ultra like so many truthers have. Truthers. You can't call yourself a truther if you're backing the liars. You just can't. Sad but true. Absolutely sad but true. So folks, on that note, I'm gonna do one, and let's hope folks start waking up soon, because what's going on is no sort of fucking awakening. And I do keep saying there is no awakening. There really isn't. Just people being woken to a new reality, a new false reality, another agenda. And at the minute, you've got the truthers that are absolutely bringing down the truth movement and enabling the New World Order all the way down the line. Enabling the New World Order. The New World Order can only succeed because people fall for the shit. It can only succeed because people keep falling for the shit. People keep waiting and say, let's give it a chance, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, or let's see what happens do if it takes it too late to do anything. You don't wait and see what happens when waiting to see what happens when one possibility of what's likely to happen, most likely to happen, is the actual doom and gloom of the scenario, and the other side is the prevention of the doom and gloom. We're going to wait and see, just like double down and roll the dice and fuck it, close your eyes, let's see what we're left with. You don't affect change by taking a gamble, and especially when the taking a gamble is gambling on the New World Order, gambling on the tyranny. So folks, snap out of it, please, for your own good, for my good, for everybody's good, for our children, our grandchildren's sake. You know, from my age, what does it matter to fucking me? I'm in my 50s, on my 4th fucking heart attack, battling cancer, and what do I give a shit? But for the next generations, because nobody can think I'm still here bashing away at this for me, surely to shit. And I can't be just banging my head against a brick wall when I get no joy out of it whatsoever. There's no joy. It's just fucking embarrassment. I'm constantly shaking my head at the people closest to me, and that's a real shame. Like I say, if I can't fucking get into their heads and show them the error of their ways, how could I even think I could affect the sheep? And if I can't, how can you? It does take an element that we can't control, and that's the other party. They have to be willing to look at the truth. They have to be willing to change their minds when they're presented with that new information. They have to be. Because if you're not, if you just double down on it, you're dooming yourself and everybody around you, your children, the whole shebang. Anyway folks, that's me, all done. I got no left to say on the matter. It's gutting, it's embarrassing, and quite honestly, it's fucking shameful. Ta-da.